All right, in this video, I got a couple pairs of sneakers to show you guys. Primarily going to focus on these guys for the video. This is like one of those crazy pairs of Nikes that released that I was really excited to actually get. I saw they dropped a while ago and then they were gone. And then I think they accidentally just dropped the release early. So then they pulled it and then they put it back up. Now you can actually get them for under retail, which is nuts. I'll show you guys that right here. It is a 25-year anniversary of one of the coolest Air Maxes in my opinion. This is the Air Max Plus with the tuned air on the bottom, the TN as you can see down here. Really crazy colorway though. I'll get into some details on this one in just a second because this one is, I mean, I don't know, dudes. I'm so stoked about this one. I think it looks so fire. But those ones are cool. This is another one that I got. No Two Way is actually one of those cool brands. It's like an independent brand created by a YouTuber, Collix. If you guys have never heard of him, he's a UK dude. But pretty awesome box. And the first images I saw these, I was like, dang, man, this is my favorite colorway of this model. I have quite a few of them that they've sent for the last handful of years. This is the NTW for No Two Way M1. And on the box, it calls it the Coffee Break, Cacao Brown, and Tofu White, Onyx Black Cappuccino. Great detailing in the releases you can see here. This is, I actually didn't see this. This is a really heavy, oh, dope, no way. It actually came with its own espresso topper here. Then you do have an additional set of rope laces. This is a cream color. Color blocking, I mean, first of all, if you guys know me, like I love brown sneakers. So this is just one of those really cool colorways that they ended up creating. And the color blocking, I think they did a tremendously good job on. You can see on the tongue, it actually has a specialized logo for No Two Way. And then on the reverse side of the tongue, there's kind of a brown paisley sort of look to that. NTW branding on the bottom of the shoe. You can see the accents of the suede panels done in a nice like chocolate brown NTW logo down here. It has a cream or an off-white color for some of the leather panels on the upper, and then you have some nylon coming through the lace section of the shoe, and that's done in a brown color. You also have a nylon strap that comes up through the back of the shoe, and that is in a black and brown color. Seeing all the different layers of browns and creams gives you a lot of depth on the upper and just the way that they actually presented it and the way that they integrated all of the panels and the color combinations. Again, expertly done in my opinion. Some of the panels and some of the extra details that you might not have seen on some of the other models definitely are showcased more on this colorway than what I can even remember. You have two tabs on the back, one a translucent brown, and then also the little peak from the strap that comes through the middle of the shoe. As for the sizing, for those that are curious, they do run a little bit big. I got a size 9 instead of a 9.5, and that is the proper sizing for myself. Transitioning over, first of all, the box in this is super dope. It's a tuned air, as you can see. And then the top of the box just gives you an idea of what you're looking at here with that crazy fade. Now, this is a Nike Air Max Plus, and as you can see on the top of the lid, this is the anniversary edition right here. So it is 25 years old. And I love that they included some of the sketches from this product. I think it looks really dope. It's really fun to see the integration into something like that. Now, this is actually cool as well. It does give you a little information on the top of the lid. It says the Air Max Plus has been called everything but basic. In 1989, its debut run featured bright color fades and wavy 3D overlays that stood out and turned heads. It immediately attracted a cult-like following, going from culture to culture and country to country on its journey to sneaker fame. In France, it was dubbed Le Requin, French for the shark, a nod to its sleek, dangerous profile. And just like the shark, it hasn't stopped moving since it first dropped. A little cheesy at the end, but I'll still take it. Here is a colorway though. And man, I'm a fan of it. Now, I did get a size 10 instead of a 9.5. Historically, they fit me a little bit snug, so I don't mind going up a half a size because I know I want to get some actual wear out of these. Now, off frame, I actually have 3 different colorways of the Air Max. I have 2 of the original colorways and then this crazy colorway that dropped the other year. I absolutely love this colorway. It has a couple different details from the originals. Like the tumbled leather trim is kind of a nice detail, but obviously the design for the Air Max Plus upper, I really dig. I think it looks fire. But this is a great one. The original one, though, that started it all for me has to be this guy right here. It was such a fun, unique looking pair of sneakers. I still remember buying my very first pair when they dropped. I was actually at a Foot Locker in like Whistler, Canada or something like that when I bought a pair of these. I remember I was so stoked that they actually had them in stock because they released, and I thought I was going to miss a pair of them, but I was really excited to get them. And the gradient look on the upper is definitely one of the coolest features about the model. And then also all of the TPU overlays. It just made it such a cool, different looking pair of sneakers. But my favorite colorway out of the 3 that I had already, this is the Tiger colorway, and obviously the Tiger look to here was really rad. These ones actually released in 2018. I was waiting years and years for this proper retro to happen because they had a couple different hybrid versions, but not this one specifically, and so I was happy that they actually ended up dropping. Now, it sounds like the blue one's going to be dropping again, but this new version right here is actually pretty crazy. So you can see the blues on the side Obviously different. They have a little bit of extra texture that they added. It looks like kind of like a tie-dye sort of job underneath the blue, but then you have the gradient fade up, and then on the other side it has that real crazy look, kind of a magenta sort of vibe. But when I first saw the images, I was like, wait, is it like mismatched? And I was curious what was going on. And then I saw the gradient fade on more pictures, and I instantly was sold on this. The best part about these actually is for Black Friday, Nike has a bunch of different sales going on, and this is one of them you can actually get for under retail. So retail was $180, and I think I got them for $138 or something like that. So, and if you guys do want to shop a pair, I will link them in the description directly over to Nike's website. If you guys use my links, I do get a little bit of a kickback, and it directly supports the channel when you guys do something like that. Greatly appreciated when you guys use my links. I'll also link over like all of the Black Friday deals over for you guys as well, because there's a lot of fun deals going on right now. Anyways, the gradient fade is one of the cool parts of the shoe. Obviously, the black TPU coming up and making the crazy design is also awesome. You also have kind of like the jewel swoosh almost on the side, a TPU swoosh in white on both sides of the shoe. And then on the insole, you do have a TN logo there. The TN logo is also on the bottom of the shoe. And you can tell it's tuned air from the way that the air unit kind of sits on the bottom of the shoe. It's different than like the Air Max 95s and 97s. And you can see there's like a plastic bubble on the bottom of the shoe right here. And that was one of the coolest draws for me back in the day, was just the idea of like being able to walk on air and having it on the sides, visible, but also on the bottom, and then also in the forefoot, kind of giving you like a sleeker, fun version like an Air Max 95, which I thought looked really cool. Also, you do have this crazy midsection right here that was really fun looking because it added like a lot of stability through the middle of the shoe, but I also thought it looked kind of cool because of like the hard plastic that was there. Then you have some extra thick reinforcement for the toe cap of the shoe, adding a lot of protection to the toe. You also do have some 3M strips down the front of the shoe. I always like that as well. I also like that you have some color fade on the plastic section right here. It goes from blue and then to black and then to the red and black on each side. So I like that there is a little bit of a change up there. Just calling this out as well, the lace tips are yellow and red and say tuned since 1998. So buying a new pair of Nike Air Max Pluses wasn't really in the cards for 2023 until I saw that they had the 25-year anniversary pair. And I just really like the overall design and look of this colorway. Sometimes a colorway can really make or break a sneaker. Sometimes Nike releases way too many colorways of a specific model. And in this case, it's just a colorway I really vibe with. And again, I just instantly knew as I saw the pictures, I was like, well, I kind of have to have that one now. So happy I got a pair. And I feel like these two are some of the better like modern pairs of the Air Max Pluses. But anyways, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about the Air Max Plus. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. Again, if you guys want to buy a pair, link in the description. And shout out again to No Two Ways for sending the mocha color over to myself. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching. If you guys want to see more content, feel free to subscribe. Hopefully, I'll see you back on the channel for some more stuff. All right, peace, guys.